Alright, after struggling a bit with getting sound working, we're up. So he picked, where is it? This hand that I thought was incredible the last game we played. Yeah, hand theft, that's what we're calling it. I thought this was just the ideal hand, and I really struggled. Has the 7-6 corners, they play well together. It has a strong 8-7-6-4. It hits all the elementals. The 8-6-6s are really good. He clearly built the hand that was the kind of hand I was trying to build. And so I looked for counter hands and ideas, and just to do something different. And I thought the 7-7-7-4 played well in game 2, and it's something that would give me less of a problem versus 6s and 7s. So here's my idea. We'll see how it goes. But this is my idea of something that has a way to counter it. You know, either of the 7-6 corners, it has nice setups in 5. Might have some other options as well. I think it gives some inherent starting ideas of 6-1-4-7 and 3, or 4-7-6-1 and 7. Could line up nicely against the hands he's used. We're trying. But basically, I think he found the right hand for the type of hand I was trying to build. He has also switched to 7-7-7-4. Well, I am not targeting him well. He is certainly reacting well to the stuff I am trying to set up. Lot of elements. Do they matter? 4-6-8-7 for both of us is a plus in 5 or 8. 6-1-4-7 has a plus in 1. That's pretty irrelevant. There's interesting stuff of like, if 4-6-7-1 and 1, if there's a recapture by 7-7-7 and 4, that's comboable, right? If the recapture... Alright, he's just moved. Yeah, some recaptures are going to be more comboable than I would expect. But if the left fills up, their 7-7-7-4 loses value. If I play 4-7-6-1 and 4, if I just capture, their recapture back with 6-3-6-8, I have a combo on, and their recapture back with 4-6-8-7, I have a combo on in 5. And they don't, at least immediately, have combos back on either. So it's hard for them to recapture. And if they can't recapture, maybe maybe they have to go in 1. It is hard for them to go in 1 with 7-7-7-4. They use 4-6-8-7, they lose a lot of downs. I feel 4-7-6-1 and 4 could be promising. I could also use 6-1-4-7 to that effect, but that's comboable. I don't think I want to do that. Do they have any big setups? They can't play a 4 down in 2. So the answer is no, I don't think so. So I think I just want to take that with 4-7-6-1. I think that's pretty promising. Now, it might be that they can just retake an 8 or something. But man, every step on hand building, he's felt ahead of me, you know? Like better use of 7-6s, better use of 8-6-6s. His 8-7-6-4s played better than mine have. His hands have worked better together, and he's played them better too. The 7-1-6-4 could have good play against my 7s facing to the right from the middle row. That could potentially be an issue at the end. So what am I scared of? Because if he uses 6, 3, 6, 8, and 1, that seems like a card he probably doesn't want out of his hand. I don't know. I guess I'll think when it's my turn next. But also, funny thing, I hadn't noticed at the time, but in the first game he ran 3 level 4s instead of 3 level 7s, and still had the advantage against me. Jesus Christ. So, that was a problem. Big problem. So yeah, that was really worrying to see. This feels like it should be favorable for me, but I don't know. I don't know. It's all very exhausting with Elemental on. Anyway, did I have other comments I wanted to make? Yeah, he's been ahead on the hand game. I really felt clever last night when I thought, okay, I can't deal with 6s and 7s. 7, 7, 7s. That's the way to go. That's my clever trick. And of course, he's there too, right? It's not... it's supposed to be my big surprise weapon. And... yeah. I just couldn't stop thinking about, like, how badly he had me in the last matchup and, like, just felt so much like a loss. And so I had this big idea I was all proud of. Like, what if it's just a 7-7-7 set? What if we found the one? I don't know. I don't know. I've just been behind, I feel like, at all points. Just never had it better figured than he did. What else? I feel like I had other thoughts I wanted to share about the set, but maybe they all left my mind yesterday. I really think it was very funny he ran 3 level 4s and didn't, get in any trouble for it. Like, bad from my point of view, but also, like, pretty impressive, right? Don't think I've seen that before. It's pretty cool. Is 7164 dual elemental? I'm going to bring that up on my other screen, because that, if it is, I should know, because then it is relevant in the middle squares. Maybe not that relevant, but a little relevant. So that's an FF7 card, level 4, FF7. Oh, 6368 has a +1 in both 5 and 8. I forgot about that. Okay, that's important. Yeah. And I don't have 6368 in my hand anymore, I was going to say, but that helps both of us, but it doesn't. FF7, 7164 does not flick. But 6368 does, and 4687 does. I'm just making sure on my other screen, because nerves. They recapture. So I have the combo in 5. Can I take it? I'll have really good coverage of 1. I can combo anything that goes in 1 except 4687. If they use 4687, I will have safety in 9. But they'll have set up a threat in 2, so I'll probably have to block 2. So the main line is 4687 and 5. I should check if they have a big setup in 3. 7477 would need a 3 down, 4687 would need a 9 down, 7164 would need a 3 down. Okay, so they're unlikely to have a big setup in 3 because they can't hit 6. Can they hit 2? 7164 would need a 9 left, 4687 would need a 6 left, 7774 would need a 4 left. They do have a 4 to the left. So if I go 4687 and 5, and they go 7164 in... I think I can just play 1 actually at the end there. Because I have to combo back in 6 if need be. Yeah, I don't think I'm scared of that. So then the question is 1 or 9. So if I go 5 and they go 9, what would they put in 9? They can only capture with 4, 6, 8, 7. That seems good for me. I take it. Alright, so 1 is presumably the line. It's really hard if I combo them, so I feel like it has to be 4, 6, 8, 7, which sets up a combo in 2. I don't think I have counter combos, so I probably have to block 2 with 6, 1, 4, 7. And then I guess their point is they play 7, 7, 7, 4, and 3. And because I don't have 6, 1, 4, 7 to combo that, they get their tie. Huh. I could also meet 4, 6, 8, 7. Am I double counting a card? I don't think so. Wait, what's the line? I go 5, they go 4, 6, 8, 7, 1. I can block 9 at the end. I still have 6, 4 there. Maybe I'm missing something, but I think 5 is, I think I can just take the combo in 5, and I should be in good shape. 4, 6, 8, 7, 1. 6, 1, 4, 7, 2. I'm up 7, 3. 7, 7, 7, 4, 3. I'm up 6, 4. I play 7, 7, 4, 7, 9. 13, 14, 10. They have no captures. I might be missing something at the end here, but like... The +1 actually helps me. It makes it a lot harder for them to recapture. Let's try it. Let's try it. The +1s are actually very annoying for them. They're really uncomfortable going left against non-7s. If 4, 6, 8, 7, and 9, 7, 7, 7, 4, and 6. I think I win. So I'm up 7, 3, so like... Oh, can they play 7, 1, 6, 4 in 2? Maybe they can play 7, 1, 6, 4 and 2 at the end. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah. Oh, that's really close. It's really close. Yeah, just picked it up. Ah. So close. Only have to play 7, 7, 7, 4 twice. I mean, I'll check everything, but... Yeah. It's really close. Shucks. No, you always get hopeful. Alright, well, not that it like took them that long to find clearly, but I got pressure. Gotta be happy with games you get pressure. And we're gonna get, you get pressure enough times, eventually they fold. That's how it has always been. How it will always be. feel like I should have more to say here, but we're trying to keep the brain running. And it's not easy. I can try 6, 1, 4, 7, and 3. Maybe? It's 9. Not a bad idea. Six, 1, 4. Okay, so let's look at our lines. Okay, 7, 7, 7, 4, and 6. I go up, currently up 6, 4. I go up 7, 3. If they play in 1, whichever card it is, I combo them, they lose. If they go in 3, I take them and they lose. The problem is 7, 1, 6, 4 in 2. And I don't have it. Okay, so what about 6, 1, 4, 7, and 6? 6, 1, 4, 7, and 6. They can go 7, 7, 7, 4, and 1 if nothing else. Okay, that doesn't work. And if 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 4, 7, and 6, 6, 4. They put anything in 1, I win with 6, 1, 4, 7, and 5. If they go in 2, no, let's check 3 first. If they go in 3, 5, 5, wait, which card am I using? 7, 7, 4, 7, and 6. If they go in 1, I kill them with Zagnal. That's easy. 4. Don't even kill them with Zagnal. Not easy. Okay. So what about 3? What about 3? If I play 6, 1, 4, 7, and 3, and they go... It just doesn't do anything. They go 7, 7, 7, 4, and 6. Combo, but it doesn't do anything. Trying to force combos, because if I go 6, 1, 4, 7, and or anything in 3, if they go 7, 1, 6, 4, and 6, I force a combo that helps me. But I can't force them to flip 5. I can't force them to flip 5. Yeah. Close. But didn't get there. So close. Just move where the elemental is. Alright, well that was my closest game, I think. Ooh, elemental. Get the game ready to post. Alright, but this was much better. This was much better. Now let's move order. 7, 4, 8, 5, 9, 6, 2, 1, 3, I, G. Did I screw up? No. Okay. Well, I screwed up for a sec. Oh, Jesus Christ, I am not my best. If they don't combo the card in 4, that's what counts. So, I had to move order wrong at the end. 3, 2, 1. Go in 2. They click 2, puts nothing extra. They click 4, doesn't combo. Oh, how come I only saw the tie in 2? That was bad. Alright. Well, got scared at the end, but I had the advantage, and it was pretty close to winning. Not quite. I think I'm going to stick with that hand, though. I think that was pretty powerful. I'll ask if we can do one more. But, yeah. Tough. Alright, that makes me feel a little better. I think there was only the one tie on move 5 for him. And it really relied on E. So, you know, if a similar game plan happens, I'll have some initiative. So, hard to feel. Hard to not feel that one went well. Looks like he's left. So, I guess we'll leave 2. Man, was hoping, this was the one hand I could figure out that I thought had a decent fight versus the hand I was scared of. Alright, looks like maybe we'll play again. Because I thought, so many hands here, I thought this hand was so good. This top one labeled hand though. But I think this hand can fight it. And so we're gonna stick. We're gonna stick. It's the one hand I've really felt good about. So I'll run it back. See if he plays a hand we've seen before or something new. Game 5. We made it as long as Seto made it? Good question. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Seto lost in 5. So, you know, losing here we can live up to him. I think 7/7/7s are good. There's some problems capturing 8s, but the 8s are never all that great because they have to be paired with some weaker numbers. The easiest 8-3-6-8-6 type is for 6 to use because that's the double elemental one. And both 7/7/7-4s dodge that nicely because they're both on kind of for the far side. That's the hope. God, elemental really tires me out so quickly. Also just like stress of the finals, of course. What to do? Liked my initiative that game. I think a lot of the times getting the combo in 5 isn't quite enough to win, but certainly means it's them that has to be careful. Hope he doesn't figure out some brilliant counter. I think I have good play against 7/6s because so many of them I can meet by playing one of my pair in 5. They play off each other so well. I think I have good starters in 3 and 7. I think this is my go-to hand now. Doesn't mean I shouldn't switch other things in. We'll see what happens this game. Probably stop after this one if it's a tie. Because obviously don't want to be too targetable for counter hands, but he's thinking. So my hand definitely put more worry into him than any of my previous hands. So probably to my favor to push for another game immediately, but probably doesn't matter. Like, in general, if you think you have a stamina lead, you should want to play more games at once. I do not think I have a stamina lead. And if you think you have a hand advantage and you want to press it before they've had time to think it over. And his hand last time really put the fear of God in me. Like, I wouldn't be on this hand if I hadn't been terrified of that one. That's such a good hand. Interesting he didn't play it again. You know, you can be afraid of the counter, but I do think if you're like... If you won the hand war, it can be worth pushing out. I don't know. Harder after a rest. All depends. And the 7774s played well for him. His played kind of better than mine did. Mine ended up not seeing that much use. But it would have been winning in 6 if... I guess it wouldn't have been, because he still had 3. He didn't even need the tie-in 2. Yeah. Would have been close. Would have been close. Yeah. He was taking significantly more time than I think he's taken on any move. The other thing that was kind of remarkable was so many of his moves came in 2 or 3 minutes, giving me a little less time to relax, which is something I benefit from, right? Like, relaxing. So it's something that made it tougher for me that he plays so quick. Obviously, he played well as well. Like, he played quick, and he made better moves than I did. That is a tough combo. While I played badly and slowly, but not quite badly enough to lose, though I feel like that game 3 was, that game 3 felt awful close to a loss. Oh, it's so hot, too. Stop complaining. Okay, new hand. He's moved to 575. That was an idea I had as well. Alright. What's the elements look like? Three? Really the only one? I have safety in 3. Can he set up? 7774 needs a 7 up. He doesn't have it. 7628 needs an 11, doesn't have it. 4687 needs a 5. He does have it, but it spits out a 2 the other way, which he can't use. 5257 needs a 4, doesn't have it. Does have it. 6742 also needs a 4 if he has it. 4687 sets up 5257 both ways. Okay. 6147 could be better in 3 anyway. I have a firm recapture in 2, and it blocks off the square that's going to be annoying to figure out. He doesn't have a recapture in 2. Also, the element in 6 helps, because it means if he doesn't make a threat in 2, it's easy for me to play 6. He goes 1. He probably can play 4, 6, 8, 7, and 2. It's a decent play. I think it's 6, 1, 4, 7, and 3. I think that's gotta be my move. Is my internet going in and out? My other computer keeps reloading the page that I have the game ready to post on. Oh, 7628 I think is double element. Alright, what's the other element? This is highly relevant. Level 7. Oh god, forgot about duels. Schizo. Is it fire and ice? That changes so much. It's an FF7 card. It's fire and ice. But it's not fire and water. Okay. Okay. So if we block the ice square, we don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to do that. I don't want to deal with this. I hate elemental. It's the worst. He's been really aggressive on hand switching. This is the first time either of us has kept to a hand. I think that's interesting. I'd like to note 4, 6, 8, 7, if like 5 is blocked, could be safe in 6. That could prove relevant. It's hard for him to play a super safe far corner. My threat is 4, 7, 6, 1, and 6. It's hard to have all corners started. This is part of the reason I think 7, 6 corners are so good, is because you can only have 3 directions covered with 8s. I also have last turn, so if the left row is left open, maybe 7, 7, 7, 4 just dominates him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go 4 again. Just saying 7, 6, 2, 8 kind of controls my hand there. Which it kind of does. But I think I just can go 6. I like my starter because if the left row is left open, 7, 7, 7, 4 can be incredible at the end, and if the bottom row is left open, 7, 7, 4, 7 should have good play at the end. So like it really does make logical sense to me for him to go 7. The elements are actually really good for me here. For instance, if he plays like 5, 2, 5, 7, and 6, and I go 2, and he goes 9, he doesn't build that great a wall because I still can capture in 5 if need be. Against 5, 2, 5, 7, and 6, I could play 9 as well. Gonna be a tough game, but this feels like I should have an advantage out of this opener. Oh, he can play stuff in 5. But if he uses 4, 6, 8, 7, I do feel like 4, 6, 8, 7, and 6 has got to be pretty good for me. It's definitely me pushing for a win there, I think. And if he plays 5, 2, 5, 7, and 5, same thing, probably. So, okay. I think I have some initiative. Next move. Going to be a critical move because if he does something wrong here, that's the turn I have a chance to pounce. And if I play something really... If he goes a little inaccurate here, and I can play a really good third move, there's a chance to win this game, I think. But I never know. 6, 7, 4, 2 has me playing in 9 pretty well covered. So if he goes 6, I do probably have to go 2. But I do get a card, right? I get a card. But something like 5, 2, 5, 7, 6, 4, 7, 6, 1, 2, 7, 6, 2, 8, 9. I can't go 5 immediately. They have, No, I can. I have 7, 7, 7, 4, and 5. I can do that. It does give away my sweeper, but does that make it wrong? Maybe, but I guess we'll see. It's hard to have a big setup in 8 against 6 because the elemental -1. It does go 5. Oh, you can set up that way too. I'm totally oblivious to that. I can force a lot of big cards out of his hand quickly though. Oh, 4, 6, 8, 7, and 6 isn't safe. What am I doing? What am I doing? Jesus. Okay. What am I doing? There's no combo in 6. He has a threat in 6. He has a threat in 6. Oh god. I just thought that was safe. All my calculation was like, oh, that's safe. Now, it is weak to 5. There's some tricks there. There's some tricks there. Like, I could see 4, 7, 6, 1, 6. They go 6, 7, 4, 2 or 7, 7, 7, 4, taking it. If they go 7, 7, 7, 4, they've given up 2. That's favorable for me. If they go 6, 7, 4, 2, I have a combo in 8. They combo back in 2 is the issue, but I have the combo in both 2 and 8. So maybe I could play a big setup move and just have all the combos. Like 1. 1 looks pretty powerful there. And just try to keep 7, 7, 7, 4 for my last turn and flip the whole board. So 4, 7, 6, 1 in 6. If they go 7, 7, 7, 4 in 2, then I can play 1, and I believe that favors me. So the main moves, if I go 4, 7, 6, 1, and 6. If they go 2, I go 1. I've got to be happy. If they go 9, but with what? With 6, 7, 4, 2, I go 1, maybe I go 4. But I kind of think 4, 6, 8, 7, 1. Really scary for them. Looks scary to me. I guess sometimes they get 4, 6, 7, 8, and 2 playing well. I could see a finish where my final cards are 1, 4, 7, 5, 6 there. It's just a ton. 4, 7, 6, 1, and 6 feels right to me. 4, 7, 6, 1, and 4 is also a very real move, but I think that gives them 6. And I don't have a threat in 6, so I thought I did with 4, 6, 8, 7, but they do. So blocking that square seems good. They go 9, complicated, but can't really be behind. Maybe they can go 7, 7, 7, 4, and 9, then they don't have 2. Actually, cool stuff. Probably 7, 7, 7, 4, and 8. They have almost no combo potential on 5 ever. I have quite a bit. I'm gonna play 6. Should probably use my remaining time. Check 4, but I think 6 is good. If I'm wrong, I will throw all the blame at Mr. Elemental. But it feels hopeful to me. Oops, pick something and it's not shaking a bit. I just think 7, 7, 7, 4, and 2, if I go 1, it's really hard for that not to be winning for me. Possible, but hard. If they go 9, complicated. My deep evaluation. But I have all the combo squares, right? Triple Triad's too tough a game. But my idea of 4, 6, 8, 7, and 1, maybe they go 8. I go 7, 7, 4, 7, and 7. They go 7, 7, 7, 4, and 4. It's hard to say these 7 cards. I should say Ultima and Tact 1. So They go 6, 7, 4, 2, and 9. I go Gigas in 1. They go something in 8. But what, actually? That's tough, because... That's tough, actually. Because they have to have a 7 to the left. And I combo it with a -1. So they don't combo back so well. So I do lock in the card in 8. Alright. I would guess this is a tie, but he has to do something smart. And after he moves, and it's hard to calculate all the options here for him, I get to think. So, decent winning chances. Today's gone so much better than yesterday. Oh, yesterday was such a nightmare, and today is like... I get to be ahead. What a miracle. What a miracle. And now he plays some move in like 4 and I'm lost, but you know. Pride cometh before the fall. I'm not actually scared of 4th. That was not serious. I have pre-written presentations on where I think Akiyama stands in history, if he wins or if he loses this match. I will admit... Okay, he does go 6, 7, 4, 2, 9. Okay, gotta think. If I go 4, 6, 8, 7 in 1. He goes 4, 6, 8, 7 and 2. He flips everything. But I can play, I think precise. Oh, is that 5, 5? I think precise is 7, 7, 7, 4, and 4. But then he can go 7, 7, 7, 4, and 7, not 8. Oh, this is such a critical moment. I go 7, 7, 7, 4, and 8. And they combo me from 7. They flip everything. And I go 1. That's my 5 at the end. Ah, fuck. Do it that way. These look like ties. If I start in 2, they have time to block 8. If I start in 4, with a 4 down. Seven, 7, 4, 7, 4. They go 2. I win. Yeah, I definitely win if they go 2. If they go 8 to start with, then I go 1. They go 8. I go 1. I think the tricky thing is if they start in 7, then I go 1. What do they put in 7? They can't do 7, 7, 7, 4 in 1. Sorry, in 7, not 1. They start in 7. But if they go 5, 2, 5, 7, I can go 1, and I capture just enough stuff on the last turn. And if they go 4, 6, 8, 7, I can go 1 as well. Because they've used 4, 6, 8, 7 and don't have it for 2. I think 7, 7, 4, 7, and 4 is my move. And if they go 8, my plan is 1. If they go 8. I think I'm one too few. I think they can play 5, 2, 5, 7, 8. Five, 2, 5, 7, 8. If I go 1, we go 2 with Gigas. I don't quite take enough things. Oh, that is so close. That is so frustrating. So, Cactuar 4 is my main move. At this point, it's going to be really hard to see anything else. Gigas 1, what was the problem? The problem was they go Gigas 2, and my setup isn't quite good enough. Or is it? I don't know. It isn't. Never good enough. Couldn't get it. Really close. Really close. It didn't happen. Well, I'm quite happy with these 2 games. Obviously would have been a lot happier to win them, but I got initiative both games. Maybe there was a win here. Couldn't find it. Ugh. So hot too. If you saw a win here, please let me know. Please let me know. But I don't think 1 or 8 would. And this, at least, I controlled so many combos, but I think just blocks 8. Just blocks 8. And sadly, Gigas is not susceptible to 5. And it lands in 2. Oh, it's so close on so many levels. I mean, I'm not saying this means like I should have won the match if not for, you know, stupid if he finds it. Or at least he picked up the right card. But because I should have lost the 3rd game, I think. But oh, so close. You can always just feel it in your grasp. Yeah. Only Gigas in 1 didn't set up their Gigas in a 2. It had to walk into it, because Gigas in 4 didn't set me up like Cactuar did. So I go 1, and let's just look at everything for the hell of it. 7774 in 1, or Ultima in 1. They go 2. Obviously that doesn't work. He thinks 1 was my win with Gigas. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Oh. Yeah. Cactuar 4, not 7. I looked at that at some point. Alright, okay, looks like I did miss a win. And it was my intended move. Alright. Well. That's rough. I saw 7747 and 4, but only as a starter. I never transposed the line as well. I think I did consider it at one point, but I don't. I just totally blanked on the point that I combo but control the combo. Elemental stuff. Alright, I guess we'll call that a video. 5 games down. I had my shot, blew it, but if we play well there will be more. See you next time.